tennis legend says Serena Williams is still a favorite to win more Grand Slam titles. Common sense suggests a player currently ranked number 449 in the world on the WTA Tour wouldn't warrant a seeding at a Grand Slam such as the upcoming French Open. But when that player happens to be Serena Williams, the tennis superstar who is early into her return to the game following a more than one-year maternity leave, there is a building consensus that a special seeding exception would have been appropriate. Williams is receiving direct entry into the French Open by virtue of a protected ranking of number 1, which was her standing when she started maternity leave following winning her 23rd Grand Slam title at the 2017 Australian Open. Currently there's no rule precedent supporting a protected seeding. But the WTA is looking into possibilities to address this kind of situation for the future. As it stands now, the French Open plans to stick with the conventional standard of seeding according to current ranking, which leaves Williams way outside the 32 seeds. Tennis Channel analysts Martina Navratilova and Jim Courier, both former World No. 1s and two-time French Open champions, weighed in during a conference call Tuesday to support the idea of a new rule that would offer a seeding option to top players making a comeback from having a baby. More. French Open is punishing Serena Williams for having a baby more. Serena Williams attends royal wedding before playing French Open. Navratilova believes seeding Williams, who despite only having played 4 official matches, 3 at Indian Wells and 1 at the Miami Open for a 2-2 record, since giving birth to daughter, Alexis Olympia, last September would be wise as she's always considered a serious threat. Clearly, if I was still playing, I certainly wouldn't want to play Serena in the first round, or second round, Navratilova said. I want her to be seeded and to be seeded reasonably well. I definitely think there should be an exception made. Courier believes the WTA will come up with a fair strategy in the future for new moms on the comeback trail. It seems to be becoming more standard that most of the players are trying to play well into their 30s. So I think this is clearly not an injury if you get pregnant and are going to have a baby, Courier said. I don't know what parameters they're going to lay out, but WTA CEO and Chairman, Steve Simon and the WTA team will put something thoughtful together. Hopefully they will all come to an agreement that the players should be protected when they have this special moment in their lives. While Williams arrives in Paris without playing any prior clay court tournaments this year, her most recent public appearance was as a guest at her friend, Meghan Markle's wedding to Prince Harry Saturday. It's foolhardy to automatically discount Williams from success at the French. Nevertheless, neither Courier or Navratilova were backing the 36-year-old to add a 4th career French Open trophy to her collection at her first Grand Slam tournament since winning the 2017 Australian Open. If Williams does win another Grand Slam tournament, she will tie Australian Margaret Court for the most Grand Slam titles won at 24. If she gets to the second week, she and number 39's a threat to win, said Courier, who puts her over under for winning another major at 1 1/4. Can her body withstand the rigors of the tournament having not had a lot of match play? Martina and I both understand you can practice all you want. You can and number 39's replicate adrenaline that you get when you play a match. Navratilova actually believes it's possible Williams might approach the French Open by looking beyond the clay to a different conquest. Her game does and number 39's pay off on clay nearly as much as it does on other surfaces, Navratilova said. You can and number 39's just blast through people, you have to work the points, hit a lot of shots. Clay makes it more difficult when you are rusty to succeed. I and number 39's am thinking that Serena is always going to a tournament thinking she can win, Navratilova added. But realistically speaking, she and number 39's may be thinking more in terms of just getting some matches under her belt, hit a lot of balls so she and number 39's ready for Wimbledon. She still is a favorite, for me, to win Wimbledon.